Well, Michael here. Good morning. And I'm just recounting, actually going to church yesterday. And I hadn't been in about a month. In fact, because the last time I recall was the Sunday before Father's Day. So it's always intriguing. Of course, in the morning, you got to remember to write your tithes because, that's very important. And it was first Sunday. So we consider that dress up Sunday where you wear your whatever is deemed appropriate by the pastor, mostly. So you try to, comply with that. And with me, I left my jacket on the bed and running late as usual. Didn't bother to turn back for it. Anyway, got there and, Sunday school. My wife taught Sunday school that day. And usually Sunday school starts with being a very small gathering and very interesting subject. Not at first, it seemed, but as the lesson developed, it became extremely important. And the lesson was about Haggai, and the golden text was Haggai 1, verse 3 and 4. That said, then came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, telling the people that is it not time to build a temple, because they were focusing on building their own fine homes. And it's so intriguing how the lesson really spiraled into a full recognition of how significant the temple is. It's not just a building, but it's very representative of your faith and the mantle that surrounds you. And so that was very beautiful, and we enjoyed it a lot. And after that, then we prepared ourselves for the regular service, and it was so nice to see everybody nicely dressed. Of course, the people who had recently been promoted, there is a special joy that you can see in how they enjoy their dress and their positions. And it's so delightful to see. It's a good thing. Of course, those who've been there forever, they're dressed too, but they don't have that kind of beaming joy. It's like funny to see. Anyway, the pastor preached from First Thessalonians 5, verse 11, and I never usually remember exactly what the pastor preaches from unless I had made some specific notation or something really rang out for me. But what happened is that I used my phone to find the verse, and so it was easy to open the phone and it goes right to the verse. So I realized it was First Thessalonians 5:11. But it was basically about encouraging each other. And I was thinking that sometimes when you preach that message, you yourself need encouraging. And of course, the pastor needs encouraging. We all need encouraging. And we, from our own experience, can recall how just a minor encouragement sometimes led us to accomplishments. And so that was very lovely. But the pastor started off and he mentioned that people who were very critical of the church and talk about all the hypocrisy example that went on in the church, usually on that fateful day when they needed somebody to preach at their funeral. There was a clamor to get the pastor, and so he was saying he was not one to really embrace a eulogy that was all adorning when he hardly knew them. So one could hardly fault him. Of course, I found it funny, but of course, it's true. People with all their critiques of the church, come that fateful day, they'll be seeking a temple to be buried at and a pastor to conduct the service. How strange that is, and how true it is. And so it was very lovely. Um, Oftentimes the pastor will post a message on YouTube, and so you do get to reflect, even though you might recall. And so that was a church. The whole message for this Sunday school is available in an audio format, and I'd be happy to post that to anyone who requests it. All right. Trust that little summary might have been entertaining. Until next time, hope you enjoyed the devotion as posted here today. And until tomorrow, Michael here. Bye.